Okay, you need to understand how to represent it. Corin's question is completely wrong. You have mixed up each and everything. It's like you brought apple, you brought pineapple, you made a mixed fruit juice. I wish you drank only apple juice. You would have got marks. There are good ideas, there are bad ideas, there are better ideas, there are good ideas, and then there are best ideas. Aim for the best ideas for 7. Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills IELTS. I'm back with day 5 of the video series, right idea versus wrong idea. I really also hope that you people have made use of the previous set of videos in this series, wherein I've explained the potential reasons for your being stuck at 6.5, because a lot of people are not able to understand how to score 7 and they have been misled by a wrong media influence. So that's exactly what I've shown in this video. I really hope you've made use of the previous set of videos, and in today's video as well, I'm gonna evaluate all your ideas for the essays you have written for the previous day 4 video series, and also I'm gonna show you the question of today's video, which I will be coming up in the next video and give you the in detailed analysis of the feedback for all of your comments. So without wasting any time, let's start with our day 5 of the video series, right idea versus wrong idea. Here you go. So before we actually get into the actual feedback for all the comments for the day 4, I am going to show you the actual question for today. Today's question is this: some people believe that children should do organized activities in their free time, while others believe that children should be free to do what they want to do in their free time. Which viewpoint do you agree with? Read the question carefully. Read the question. I'm not gonna give more hint on that. Which viewpoint do you agree with? Understand the question and write. Do comment the ideas in the comment section. Today's is day 5 of the video series. In the day 6 video series, I will be coming back with each one of the feedback for all of your ideas. Okay, so if you want your feedback, then kindly do comment in the comment section your ideas, or you can write the entire essay. I will be coming back in the day 6 of the video series, and I will review each one of your comments. Well, this is today's question, but let's take the previous question. This was the question that I gave you in the day 4. Some people think that new houses should be built in the same style as older houses in the local area. Others disagree and say that local authorities should allow people to build houses in the style of their own choice. Discuss both the views, and most of you have given excellent answers for this. That's something really appreciable. Most of you have given very good answers, eligible for band 7. But let's discuss the ideas. Very straightforward. Why it should be built in the same style as older houses? Older houses represent culture, represent tradition of the place. There are a lot of places even today are famous because they preserve the tradition. You go to any mountain places in India, most of the villages in that place will have a similar style, similar dressing style, similar architectural style. So it is to preserve the culture and tradition of the place. First idea. Second idea, uniformity looks beautiful. Are there any more ideas? Not required. 2 is more than enough. And then when you talk about the second view, authorities should allow people to build houses in the style. If you allow them, they can create wonders. They can build the house of their own choice. It's you will be giving the freedom they deserve. You will be giving the freedom they deserve. That's one point. Second thing is innovation. Some wants to build environmentally friendly houses. They don't want to use the bricks. They want to use something else. They want to change it. A lot of other things. So all this can actually put in place if the local authorities allow the people to build the houses of their own choice. Very straightforward questions. So view 1, preserves cohesion, adds beauty, preserves the culture and tradition of the place. View 2, discuss other view, innovation, and other thing is freedom. You can definitely add it. They should have the freedom of their own choice, because after all, it's their money. And then you can make it environmentally friendly. One of the examples of innovation, you can talk about freedom as well. Nakul, are there any wrong ideas? Yes, some have written the wrong ideas as well, which I will be taking up now. So let's start with the comments. From Saroja, Maishach, I am gonna enlarge it. Just hold on for a second. Alright, I think this is fine now. Constructing new houses using same style of forefathers will pass traditional value to the future generation, while few oppose this view since it may not be suitable for unpredictable climate. Climate and weather is not required. The question is discuss both the views. That's all. First view you talk about preserving the tradition. The next para you talk about the other view. Don't have to mix in both of them together. People should be permitted to build their house depending on their wish, because it's their earning and have the right perfect ideas. If possible, add one more idea, but one idea is still more than enough. I think this will score. You don't have to write this unpredictable climate and weather, not required. Well, those days they also built in a way that it could withstand all these catastrophes. Definitely yes, because those times also weather was bad, climate was bad at times. Don't have to write, otherwise you're actually good, Saroja. We'll go to Neetu mold. On one hand, outdated buildings help us to retain the tradition as those were the signature style. Excellent idea. And then traditional buildings constructed in a way that complement the weather. Sloped roof houses with concrete tile were very popular, which helped reduce the temperature inside the home as well as. No, that's okay, but why local authorities should compel everyone to build the same way? Even the house which I am right now will withstand the temperature. Outside it is almost 25-30 degree. Inside it is cool. Don't bring these ideas. First idea was good. Second point is not very good. You can ignore this. The first point, tradition, and talk about a particular tradition. Their own style, their own window size, something, and finish it off, Neetu. This may not be a good idea. On the other hand, people have different opportunities to read about the new style and trend as those or widely covered topics in the internet. Entire thing is wrong. Why are you bringing internet? Wrong. This entire thing is not required. Second point, nowadays people build houses to showcase their wealth. Wrong idea. Guys, wrong idea is this. People want to showcase their wealth, so they should be given the chance to showcase their status. Completely wrong idea. Only because there are better ideas than this. So Neetu, this will straight away give you 6 or 6.5, definitely not 7. Be very careful. There are good ideas, there are bad ideas, there are better ideas, there are good ideas, and then there are best ideas. Aim for the best ideas for 7. Alright, we will move on. Arun Singh, most welcome Arun, and all the best for your exam. Karanveer, construction's expenses of new highs might be low since individuals can copy. Nope, wrong idea. It's not about expenses. The question is, people have own dream house according to their budget, so local authorities should allow them. This is a good idea. But first idea is wrong, second idea is good. So one idea is correct, so it will only score 5.5. If your grammar and other things are equally good, then you may get 6 or 6.5. It will not score 7. Karanveer, hope you are able to relate why your scores are stuck. It's not because you did not use this word, you did not use those 10 important words. No, it is because of the ideas are wrong. Rita Gautam, on one hand, construction of new houses built traditionally. The reason behind is not required. Hope you are getting it. The reason behind is not required. So you can add it, but it will not give the marks. Hope everyone is able to understand. The question is why we have to build? No. What was the reason behind traditional houses? No. These days, local authorities should compel everyone to build traditional houses or to build old houses. Just talk about it. Showcase the culture, the reason behind these outdated houses. Show the culture and traditional, because that kind of houses are made by certain kind of horticultural arts. Idea is good. Maybe you could have represented in a different way. Like construction of new houses are built keeping in mind some tradition. This means not this is because. The reason behind this is not required. This implies they reflect some sort of tradition, some sort of culture, some sort of behavior. In that way you could have continued, but yes, decent enough. It's good. In my countryside, most houses are constructed by their local people beating the stone. Otherwise, they made some gods painting in the wall. It insists the preserve our culture. Some spelling and grammar wrong, so next time please write carefully, but the idea is correct. On the other hand, individuals said that houses are constructed by their own taste. I think the grammar is all wrong, Ritu, but Rita, hope you're getting it, but still it's fine. Local authority should give permission to make houses. Making the house is personal choice. Idea is correct. But representation is all wrong. Coherence, cohesion is all wrong. But I believe you have just written the idea and not the entire essay. Keeping that in view, these two ideas are correct. Mr. Byte is back again. Protect, promote their traditional methods of building houses and equality among all residents. Excellent point. Equality, yes, you can consider, may not be a very good idea, but yes, you can still consider that. Freedom of choice and use the latest technology. Perfect. Both the ideas are perfect, Mr. Byte. And then we'll take Alicia. Old style houses have their have their grammar wrong, own traditional values and characteristics which contribute to tourism attraction. Excellent. In my locality, tourists prefer to stay not lodge. You don't have to talk about the lodge. It captivates the tourism and hence it boosts tourism. The place becomes more popular. You could have represented it in that way. Guys, this is coherence cohesion that also contributes a lot of marks. In this video, we're only talking about task response. Ideas are good. By building new homes in the same style as our forebears, we will be passing on the traditional values. We can preserve our culture. Perfect idea, Alicia. And then para 2, it's always interesting to try something new. These buildings in the new style are based on concrete pillars which are more durable, constructed as per one's demand. Attached bathrooms, you have gone totally in depth, not required. Maybe in a superficial way if you have explained. Swimming pool, not required. Innovation, and give one example according to their choice and give one example, more than enough. But ideas are perfect. And then we have Kishore, a different outlook of different area with similar organized houses. Not understanding what you wrote, Kishore. Maybe you could have told in a different way. A different outlook. The question is the same outlook. No sense of jealousy and show off. Don't use this idea. It's not a good idea. Maybe a better idea, but not the best idea. Most of those people spend whole lifetime to build a house, so a sense of satisfaction comes to mind. No, you're not actually targeting the question, so they should be allowed to do it on their own. That was what I wanted. Idea is correct, representation may not be. New models would be a way of interaction among people as they stroll around to look those models in neighbor. Nope. Idea is wrong. I've already given the right ideas. Better use them, otherwise this will end up giving you 6.5 or 6. Okay, we have a person written the entire essay. Sadav, this is the previous topic. Very sorry on that. I will not be able to look in this video. Avinash, traditional houses style symbolizes our culture, lifestyle, building shelter in similar pattern, pass information to. Perfect idea. It can also attract tourism. Precise idea. And then building house of our own choice gives us self-satisfaction. Excellent. If statesmen intervene individual desire, it may violate right to shelter. Okay, good idea. You're good, Avinash. Perfect. Both are perfect. If you write in a decent grammar and decent vocabulary, easily you can get 7 with that. Rasmita, we have maintains historical importance due to which coming generation knows about, will become aware is a better word. Traditional structure, perfect. And then we have changes are important, so people should get a chance to utilize their lifetime money and build the house in their way. They won't be satisfied. Perfect. Perfectly written. Both the ideas are perfect, Rashmita. Congratulations. Excellent. And then we have Sagar Thapa, definitely from Nepal, I guess. We have full essay here. We'll just check out the ideas. Place and country innovators are usually known and represented by the famous and unique building situated. People would easily recognize just by telling the sum. Dubai is famous for unique buildings. The question is not about building. You got the question wrong. Complete thing is wrong. We're talking about a particular building, a particular tourist attraction. The question is about houses. So entire thing goes for a toss. Wrong. Be very careful. This is the problem with a lot of people and they don't realize it. They give exam again and again, but with the wrong idea, you will not get through. On the other hand, which is already famous for it, is not really a good idea. The question is not that. Question is discuss both the views. People with place which represents should not be disturbed just by building house, for example. You've got the ideas wrong, both the ideas are wrong. This will score 5.5 or 4.5 or 5 depending on your grammar. But have a look at the question again and my initial explanation for this question, you will understand. And then we have Sushmita. All right. It helps to preserve our history and culture. Perfect. By doing such activity, next generations can learn about. Perfect answer, Sushmita. The reason why others believe that local authorities should not permit is that everyone has a right to make a self-choice. Perfect idea. Simple ideas, guys. Perfect ideas, Sushmita. Both are perfect. And then we have Shakib. To use new houses should be built as older style. To use of new technology, new houses as built own style will look modernized. Wrong idea. No? Why it should be built as older style? Because it looks modern. No, it has to retain the ancient one. Wrong idea. Same as, okay, the other way you have got in the reverse way. First way you have talked about why they should be given a chance. They can use technology, excellent, according to own style houses will be organized, correct. But I think you have a problem in the English. With the correct ideas also, if your grammar is all wrong and all, you would not be able to get more than 6.5 also. But idea is correct. Same as older houses, built new houses as older style can bring culture. It cannot bring culture, it can retain culture. So it's a wrong idea. Older style houses, sign of equality, still a better one. You're good. I think English you really need to work on. And then we have only for fun. Nice name. It brings equality among society. I personally don't consider this as a very good idea. There are better ideas you can prioritize. Fixed pattern could be made in a particular area. So that what will happen? That is the major thing I want you to talk about. Okay, so both the ideas are wrong. Fixed pattern will result in what? That is the main idea. People have the right to choose. Perfect idea. Building houses for living regarding personal requirement also results satisfaction. Perfect. The third paragraph is correct. Second paragraph ideas are not correct. Prakash Pandey says, because need to be hard on mind to get no wrong idea. Local authorities need to allow the people to build their house in their own style because it satisfy the mind and we will be easy to recognize one's house due to the recognizing one's house is not a great idea. It's a very it's very common idea. Don't write, but yes, satisfaction is a good idea. But first view is completely wrong. Romana says, is there an option to take writing tuition? Yes, currently we receive more than 500 mails per day. Not the coaching mails, the writing mails, people who have registered from us. Any point of time you need the online support for the writing evaluation or the entire course, you can text us to the number given in the description. You can WhatsApp us. And then we have Neela says, my opinion is, okay, old style continue and increase ancient value. Excellent point. Increase the ancient value means retain the culture. And then we have, cannot measure the living style by external appearance of the house and all people get sense of equality. That's what this idea, I'm not completely okay with it, but yes, you can still use it as an alternative idea. Leila, you're good. Why it should be different? People live their life in the house and they should be deciding. They should be decided is grammatically correct. They should be the one who's deciding. Improve the creativity. Excellent point. Both are correct point, Leila. And then we have big essay by MD Ahmad. So society might express less monetary difference. I am not okay with bringing this monetary thing. My personal suggestion not to use it. There are better ideas. And then another salient point is that environmental pollution declines significantly due to heavy machine and raw material does not require to utilize. Grammar is all wrong in your essay, but idea is correct. Are not high-rise building ambience, so you can preserve some culture. That's what. So it's all about preserving the culture. Idea is good. Local office should facilitate building houses relevant people. Grammar is all wrong. So even with good ideas, it will be very hard for you to get 6.5 or 6. Local office should facilitate building houses relevant people interest. A particular space becoming well known. No, that is a wrong idea. Many have written this. I don't know why. If you give a person a choice to build a house based on his or her own interest, they can make it a beautiful place and it can become worldwide famous. Wrong, completely wrong idea. Better don't write this. Is one of the, in addition, as people look over frequently, there is a monetary benefit for the local to extend local vendors would earn more money compared to no wrong idea. Have shown in the first part of the video, first 5 minutes of the video, the correct ideas you can verify, but ideas are wrong, Ahmad. And then couple of 2 essays are there. Let's finish it off. You get to learn a lot from others' essays. Always remember this. Navraj will say this will help provide the general representation of the particular area. Excellent point. in Nepal is renowned for its terraced houses. That's what. So the culture and tradition, if you take, is the precise idea. Olderly designed houses are not as strong as modern houses. Also, most of them are made up of clay, which become more delicate. Yep, you can still use this. But the question is why they should be given a choice. It's okay. You can still use this. Both the ideas are correct, Navraj. You're good. I think we have last two more. Sadaf, this is a different question. Kindly put this in the previous question. Thanks much. Harman says, if individuals built, see, if and past tense cannot go. If and present tense only has to be written. If individuals build house, it will same as others. The question is not same as others. Okay, it's still fine. It will help in one's economy. No, it will not help in one's economy. How? It's a cooked up story. This is a wrong idea. Due to the rapid development in technology, people tend to indulge in latest trends to fulfill their desires. Okay, you can use that idea. Correct idea. Profound, a good impact on people somewhere. Nope. Guys, a golden tip. Never say a study revealed or a study from Oxford University is 100% your cooking. You also will know. Anybody will know. Don't assume nobody will know. Everybody knows it's a cooking story. Cooked up story. So do not use this. For example, for instance, a research recently conducted by the Oxford University reveals that. Please don't say that. That will not fetch you mark. So this is all wrong, Harman. Will not fetch you mark. And then we have J.B. Raghuram. In the recent times, okay, houses in the local were built on situations, designs prevailed at those times. Situations, styles reflect the culture. Yes, that's a good idea. Living habits, you can observe the uniformity in shape. You have mixed up everything. Coherence, cohesion is all wrong, but the idea is correct. Okay, you need to understand how to represent it. Coherence, cohesion is completely wrong. You have mixed up each and everything. It's like you brought apple, you brought pineapple, you made a mixed fruit juice. I wish you drank only apple juice. You would have got marks. Alright. Row houses built in Dubai's Palm Beach are all similar because of the synonymity. The entire locality looks like a palm tree and is an iconic building. Similar helps in maintaining the overall architecture. Idea is perfect, but here a lot of things are mixed, mixed up. Coherence, cohesion as the issue, but when you talk about the idea is perfect. Another point of view in society is that style of the new house built in the defined locality should be the choice of the individual without any restriction. See here, till here, guys, pay more attention. Till here, there is no mark given for this. So when there is no mark given to this, you should realize that it is just consuming your time for nothing. Every effort just goes in vain. Don't write all those things. Keep it very short. On the other hand, people should be given a choice. On the other hand, the reason why people should be given a choice is write in one sentence instead of writing in 3 sentences. Because the examiner will be only interested in knowing the reason, not your point, another interesting point and all those things. No, I want this. One of the main reason for allowing the individual to build their own house as per their choice, to respect the individual taste. Perfect point. This brings a conflict of interest between the freedom of choice and safeguarding the local aesthetics and it. Not sure why you brought conflict. You could have just continued. But yes, you're good. I think this video really helped you all. So this is, I think most of you got 7 today. Really happy for that. This is a tricky question. Today's video, do comment your ideas or the complete essays. Probably in 1 or 2 days or max 3 days, I will be coming back and giving you giving the feedback for each and every points. So with this is Nakul signing off. If not subscribed to this channel, kindly do subscribe. And if any point need an online course, text us in the WhatsApp. We will be happy to assist you. Take care. Bye bye. Soon I'll see you. Bye bye.